Hey guys, welcome to Nerd Locker Podcast, your entertainment podcast for everything movies, television, video games, and more. My name's Adam.
Ah! Oh, this is really dirty. I didn't think this through. I don't actually.
What
I don't
are you
know.
trying to do?
I was just trying to yell, but I realized I don't know how to put this thing back in.
You put it back in the sheath.
Yeah, but I can't. I don't have enough room here. Whoop. Hold on, wait. Hold on. Okay. We're good. Okay.
My name's Adam.
I'm not Link. Oliver.
And
breath just putting this fucking thing back.
This guy. And today we are talking about Fallout Episode 1.
Oh, I should have worn my Fallout hat.
And yet you grabbed a Zelda sword.
Yeah, I know. I thought it was easier to... Can we pause?
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
Fallout Episode 1.
What do you think? Because I want your opinions first.
Okay, so guys, I never played the Fallout games. I don't know what the fuck they're about. But this was a great episode. And I say that with the fact of, for a post-apocalyptic, slightly comedic.
Mm-hmm. Especially for someone who doesn't play games.
Also,
like going in blind.
Jarring episode because it kind of gives you everything but nothing at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And you're kind of like going all different directions and stuff. I personally liked it a lot. I think it was really cool that it was also directed by Jonathan Nolan, which I'll get into some stuff about that later. But overall, I enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it. What about you? You played the game. So.
I played one. I played Fallout 3, and I played a little bit of Fallout 4. I know Fallout New Vegas is like a really popular one. I've never played it. I'm sorry. Fucking shit on me, whatever. But I liked it.
Shit on you? Okay.
If you shit on me right now, I will not be disappointed. But
Turned on.
If you can shit on command, that's crazy.
Yeah, right?
Can you shit right now?
No.
Okay. But anyway, no. So the episode was great. We only saw episode 1. I really want to watch episode 2 because I know that's where like shit gets real. The acting is great. Some of the animation was a little bit iffy. Some of it was like a little bit.
The CGI blood was weird.
The CGI blood got overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
People got fucked up though, which is cool.
Yeah.
And
but like even there inside the vault, like the projections they got,
the whole thing
were very CG looking, which I know they were supposed to be, but like I don't know, it just still took me out of it a little bit.
But still, like you asked, like, oh, they're not outside after you saw the projector, and I was like, cool. You didn't notice that they're not outside, and I thought the same thing.
Fucking games.
I thought the same thing. Like they're all inside.
Yeah,
it's a post-apocalyptic thing. For those of you that have never played Fallout, there are over, I think, 200 vaults.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, Fallout 4, I think, was Vault 111.
Really?
Yeah. So there's always like something going on in one of the vaults. The idea is to have these people in vaults have like some sort of like social experiment. Some vaults have only women. Some vaults only have men.
Okay. And
they just fucking study them. And then they just let them go rampant. It seems like in this case with Vault 33 and 32, Vault 32 fucked up.
And they got invaded
by raiders. Where they got invaded by raiders, people who are from the surface.
Mm-hmm.
And they just got full fucking annihilated and waited.
And replaced.
And replaced them.
Yeah.
Because they did say, like, I'm so sorry for your passing of the Overseer, who is, like, the leader of the vault during transmission. They clearly planned that. And I was like, shit, they about to get fucked up.
Yeah.
The leader of the Raiders, I don't recognize. I'm sure some people do. I don't remember.
I was to say I don't know. No shit, I don't recognize.
I don't know. A lot of the Raiders, the costumes are great. The fighting style was great. It's fucking savage. They're all fucking idiots, and it was beautifully done. Mm-hmm. The killings were great. they only left a trank gun because raiders don't know what a trank gun is, essentially. They just want to kill.
Okay.
And it's crazy because when I was first watching it, she picked up a silver gun. I was like, dude, how are you going to leave this big-ass gun? Silver. Like, that's going to be the first gun I pick. But no, she tranked somebody. I'm like, oh, 5 bullets and you're done, bub.
Yeah.
So it was really, it was fun. It was a fun little thing. Lucy is a badass.
She really is.
She became super likable.
Right off the bat. Very Zoe Deschanel.
Yes.
Feel.
And then during her meeting, she basically gave out her skill tree. She's like doing like, I'm good at like mechanics, science, shooting. I was like, dude, fucking be my character because I died a lot in the game.
Well, that's just because how you play.
Okay, well, we don't have to point that out to the world. She was great. I liked her. She's going to be a likable character. She's going to be really relatable in the future. And then we jumped on to Maximus.
Maximus was great. Like, getting to see, like, someone that not only gets minorly picked on, but to see how he is approached. Because first off, that confrontation, like, when he gets pulled away, you seem like he's going to get killed at any given point. And he ends up becoming part of the team and everything and, like, getting or being readied for one of the armors and stuff. So that's kind of cool.
I think so, too. I really thought he was gonna get fucked up.
Yeah,
like, at
it
least
really
like
did seem
like fucking beat the shit.
Yeah.
So I guess in the episode, his only friend, because he's getting beat up, he's getting bullied in the army, essentially, in the Brothers of Steel, and his only friend gets promoted as a squire for one of the knights. And if you don't know what the knights are, it's the people that are in the power armors that look like a fucking type thing. And so he gets a little jealous. He rips toilet seat off the tires. Like, dude, I got a shit there. And so eventually a razor blade is placed inside of a shoe of his best friend. They blame him for it, or he gets blamed for it from the people who actually did it.
Yeah.
Turns out he didn't do it. And that scene where he's getting talked to in the ship, I didn't see it at first. He's getting talked to, and that power armor moved. I didn't see the power armor in the first take.
Okay.
So all he hears I'm like, holy shit, dude, Maximus is about to get fucked up. Like, it was insane. And then it spoke for the first time ever in the series. And it just, speak. I'm like, oh my God. And it was like, shit, dude. Shit's about to go down. Yeah. And so that just means like they mean business.
A lot of it definitely seemed like what's about to happen, because it just seems too good to be true.
Right.
So going through that, you definitely felt a lot of those feelings throughout it. I think for somebody that hasn't seen the show, I would give this episode, and I haven't seen the rest of it yet. I will, and we'll talk about the series as a whole afterwards. But I would say this first episode was definitely about an 8.5 for me.
8.5? Really? You liked it that much?
I would say 8.5 because I don't know anything about it, and it's
which
really
is
cool.
good.
Because The Last of Us, I did, so I was definitely comparing.
But you're going blind in here.
I cannot compare.
Yeah,
so I gotta go by
like that.
what this is as a show, and I hope that because like I know IGN gave the whole series overall 9, so I'm really looking forward to where this is gonna go and how crazy it's gonna get, and knowing that I'm probably never going to go and watch gameplay or ever gonna go back and like
you can't watch gameplay of this game
for Fallout. Like, I just want to keep watching the show as it is, as its own thing, and I think that's gonna be very.
I think
interesting for me.
I think that's a better experience because gameplay of the game is it's an RPG. So
what about you? Like this episode, what do you give it?
I'm probably gonna give it like it's probably gonna be an 8.
An 8?
Yeah, it was really good. Really quick to wrap it up, we run into the ghoul.
Yes,
fucking
the ghoul
awesome
looked
character.
Great, and I know you said there's some more about him, and I'll probably
we're gonna roll into that. He's super popular. He got introduced in 1997, the first Fallout. And he
reminds me of someone, but I'll get into that afterwards.
Yeah, he's been with it, okay. And he did a really good job. I think there was like some sort of meeting where he actually even got like his own little statue.
Nice. All right. So we will get into some more little tidbits of news, guys, and more into this. But before that, here's a word from our sponsor. And thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. With BetterHelp, you could tap into a network of 30,000 licensed and experienced therapists who, can help you with a wide range of issues. And when you start out, you answer a few questions, and any preferences you have for therapy, whether it be for a certain thing you want to try to get over, whether it be maybe too sporadic, anxiety, paranoia, whatever it is that you guys are going through, you can find the right therapist for you by just answering a couple of simple questions. And you can also talk to the therapist that fits mostly for you. If you find out you're not a fit with this therapist, or it's someone that you don't really want to talk to, or just maybe doesn't get you, you're able to change any time, any place, completely for free, which is, I think, in my case, a really cool thing. As well as you can get via text with your therapist, you can do video call, you can do just phone call. So it's whatever you really feel, and you could change it up every single week. If you want to tell your therapist, hey, I don't think I have time to take a video call, can I just take a phone call on the drive back from work? You can just talk to your therapist whenever you need to unwind and make those schedules for yourself. So it's really cool.
Exactly what Adam said. You can message your therapist at any time and schedule live sessions when it's convenient for you. If your therapist isn't right fit for any reason, you can switch it to a new therapist that is a more accustomed to your liking for no additional charge. With BetterHelp, you can get the same professionalism and quality you expect in an in-office therapy session, but with a therapist who is custom picked for you. More scheduling flexibility and at a more affordable price. Get 10% off of your first month at betterhelp.com/nerdlocker. Again, that's 10% off betterhelp.com/nerdlocker, and we will have the link down below in the description.
Remember, guys, mental health is just as important as your physical health. Keep yourselves in check.
And we're back. Oh, wait. Back.
And we're back. So now that Oliver's gotten his Fallout Boy hat.
I got my hat. Fallout Boy hat.
Fallout hat. Well, that's the boy from Fallout.
Well, yeah, but it's not a Fallout Boy. It's just Fallout hat.
With the Fallout guy.
What does it look like? Oh, yeah. He's cute, isn't he?
Yeah. All right, guys. So I want to just bring up this. So this series is directed by Jonathan Nolan.
Yes.
Who directed Westworld.
Yes.
So the Ghoul definitely gave me some Ed Harris, Man in Black vibes.
Oh, okay.
100%.
I can see that.
But Jonathan Nolan recently, guys, has come out, and for some of you guys who have either jumped off the bandwagon or at least watched the first, maybe even second season of it, Westworld, Jonathan Nolan said he wants to end and conclude this series, which makes me super fucking excited because, guys, if we can get a season 5, if we can get a mini movie.
Sounds good.
So, my opinion, season 1 was the best. Season 2 was really close. Season 3 drops off. But if you go into season 3, I actually technically watched a couple of episodes of season 3 twice because I watched it with Chloe.
Okay.
If you look at it as a separate thing of okay, we're now outside of Westworld. And guys, minor spoilers, but we're outside of Westworld. We're experiencing what the real world is. Mm-hmm. And then seeing what happens when these AIs out of Westworld incorporate with the real world and where that goes is super amazing because they give you a... So, do you care about minor spoilers about the show?
You can go ahead. Okay,
so they get into this thing, which is a huge AI that basically can calculate and predict the future. It's this overall big thing. I forget exactly what they call it because it's been a while since I watched it. But that's what's kind of running the world right now. So when you come out of Westworld, you realize that everything has been encapsulated within this one AI. And that's what Dolores comes to do, is to take over that and create a world for the AIs outside of Westworld and being controlled. Live your own lives, do whatever you want to do, and live it forever. So we have a lot of this those little mind capsules that were in them going around different things. And the big twist at the end of season 3 was when they find out we got to stop Dolores. She has been putting herself into other people. She put herself into multiple people. So there's multiple AIs that are running as Dolores. So at the end of it, you realize she didn't just put herself into one. She put herself into dozens. So you got to find out where is Dolores within all of these AIs that are
Interesting.
running
That's
around
kind
as
of cool.
other people
Okay.
and doing the same exact task and going through this whole thing. And Tessa Thompson plays such a big role because she ends up being one of the Doloreses and blah, blah, blah. And then season 4 goes into this whole thing of like, wait a minute, now we see the actress, Evan Rachel Wood, as Dolores, but she's playing a character of Christina. It's like, what's going on here? And Christina's creating these things, and it kind of seems like, wait a minute, why is Christina coming up with Dolores's world and stuff like that? And it's like, wait a minute, is this a meta thing? It gets into this whole thing of like,
wow,
a full circle. It's so fucking weird, dude. It got so crazy, and then at the end of season 4, you're like, here comes the final revolution of like AI versus humans. What's gonna happen? And then we never got season 5. So the whole point of that tangent was to say like this Fallout, at least episode 1, has definitely made me feel a lot of Westworld vibes of season 1 of Westworld, where it's like a lot of shit just happened in the first episode, and you're like, oh shit, I want to keep watching and going on. So I think like if they can finish off Westworld, I think we'll get a satisfying ending. And I think that pushes me to say to other people that have either fallen off like yourself, or people that have like just maybe given up after season 3 or didn't want to finish season 4 because they knew they were getting canceled, complete it because it's gonna get an ending. But watch it and know that like your anticipation is gonna be worth it, because I think that no matter where it goes, it's gonna be a great thing to watch. I think that no matter how the ending is, I think that season 4 and like season 3 and 4, like I said, fell off the wagon, but by the end of season 4, you're like, oh, no matter what happens, I cannot wait to see what happens next. And that's what I think they have right now, is that people just want to see how it concludes. It's kind of like Manifest was. I don't care how it ends. I just want to see how it ends.
Right.
Just enough for it to get... Sorry, drop my phone, guys.
The fuck was Jesus Christ?
Like Lucifer and other things, like I wanted to see it end. Some other things, tidbit of news. The first thing is the Mandalorian Grogu movie is going to be released officially on May 22nd, 2026.
Yeah.
So we got over 2 years to see that. As well as June 19th of 2026, we'll be seeing Toy Story 5. So Disney has been putting out release dates, which is kind of crazy, which means things are in the works. Also, Tony Stark, a.k.a. Robert Downey Jr., a.k.a. Iron Man, has talked about coming back to the MCU and said he's very open for it.
What do you think about that?
I think that what happened was when he got the award for Best Actor or Best Supporting Actor in Oppenheimer, I think that really established and reaffirmed that he is a good actor.
Wait, is it Oppenheimer?
Oppenheimer. I don't think it matters. But for the most part, I know that he stopped doing Tony Stark because he didn't feel like he could act anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this was enough to tell him, like, hey, you can. You're doing good, dude. Like, good job, bud. So I think that's why he's more willing to come back, because I think that's why he was trying to stay away from it to begin with.
Gotcha.
And then also we got a first look. Guys, if you want to, you can just type in. I don't think I'll have time to edit this in, but a Deadpool and Wolverine soda cup. I don't even know if I have the rights to edit this in. But a soda cup came up that shows a first look at Logan's comic accurate mask. I send this to you. How do you feel?
Yeah, no.
You don't like it?
No.
I will like it.
A cup? Like, is it paper?
Well, I mean, the cup is just showing his official mask. We haven't really seen it. The mask he's going to wear.
The mask is cool. I don't like the cup.
I'm not talking about the cup. I'm talking about the mask.
I thought you were talking about the cup.
Talking about the mask.
I thought you were talking about the cup.
Mask, dumbass.
I thought you were talking about the cup.
How do you feel about the mask?
Mask is fine. Cup's stupid.
Okay. Well, now with this mask, do you hope it has emotes, kind of like how Deadpool's moves and stuff?
Oh, I do kind of wish. Yeah, I hope that's a thing.
I hope that's the case.
That'd be cool.
And last two tidbits of news. The first one is Five Nights at Freddy's 2 coming out in fall 2025.
Another?
I mean, how's Universal gonna make a house?
I don't know. I don't want another one. Did you watch the first one?
No, I did not.
No.
Well, yes, I did, but I didn't. I did. It was in the background.
Oh, gotcha.
Didn't really care too much for it.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan.
Yeah, I realized it ended. I was like, whatever. And the other thing is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are getting a Last Ronin live action R-rated adaptation movie. So the thing with Last Ronin is, for people that don't know, minor spoilers, this is not even spoilers, it's a synopsis. It is a story about Donatello after the other 3 Ninja Turtles have passed away in a post-apocalyptic kind of future. So that's what we might be getting.
That's kind of cool.
The thing with Seth Rogen that he did, the animated one, did very well. It's getting a series, it's getting a sequel.
Mm-hmm.
So it did very well. So a live action is a little bit different. I think.
Is it like when they're older? Because I think in the
Well, it has to be. This is when he's older. Not even they. They're all dead already.
Well, Jesus.
Yeah, it was brutal the way they died too.
It's kind of cool.
Like, it's crazy. It's really. It has to be R-rated for what it is.
Turtles have green blood.
You'll see.
Do you know?
You'll see.
Is it red?
You'll see.
Wait, no. Tell me.
You'll see.
Wait, no. Seriously. Is it red?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they're dead. They're done dead. I'm excited for that. I'm very surprised with everything that's going on. Comic book adaptations, video game adaptations. We've talked about it all. We're reviewing it all. Like, all right, real quick, just straight out the gate. What is one thing you want to see come to live action?
Oh my God, dude! You're gonna fucking put me under the gun barrel like that?
One thing.
Live action.
Kill shot.
You first.
Street Sharks.
What? Oh, fuck you, dude. Come on.
Think of something from your past.
I don't
That's
have
animation
any. I
that
don't
you
have a
want in live
past.
action.
Dude, that's so hard.
Animation or book or comic. They're doing Harold and the fucking Purple Crayon.
You know what? Rugrats.
Live action Rugrats?
Live action Rugrats.
Live action babies.
Let's do it. Live action babies. No. Rugrats grown up. Grown up.
You mean all grown up?
Like all grown up.
Like Rugrats in their 30s? Or Rugrats like all grown up when they were in their teenagers?
Okay. Rugrats grown up is like them in high school or middle school?
Middle school. They were like 11, 12. It was like 10 years later.
Oh, okay. So let's do like Rugrats in like college or something, you know?
What do you want to see?
I don't know.
Give me an example of a plot line that goes on. In my head, all I see is Gen V, but Rugrats.
Oh, dude, that actually sounds really shitty. Fuck.
Euphoria, but Rugrats.
No, that's not what I'm. Yeah. Fuck. Oliver and Company. Live action Oliver and Company. That'd be so cool.
Did you like live action Lady and the Tramp or The Lion King or The Jungle Book?
1 out of 3 of those are good.
Which one?
Lion King.
Okay. Do you think you'd watch Oliver and Company animated like The Lion King?
I need to ask you something. Why do you have to shit on like everything that I want to come to?
Because
fruition?
say it's something that you actually want to see.
You
don't want to see any of that.
Why do you want to?
You don't want to see any of that.
You're beating me down, and my parents do that already.
You're just like, oh, I would love to see this. No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't fucking watch it.
See it. I wouldn't love to see it.
You
I want to see it.
Because your fucking name's in it?
I want to see it.
Because your fucking name's in it.
No. You're gaslighting me. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. It's the definition of gaslighting, you piece of shit. You know what? I'm fucking done wearing hats because you wear hats. Stitch.
That's already happening.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, but like, not like, oh, okay. What is left? It's like nothing left.
Caillou.
If we get, listen.
Live action Caillou.
If we get
live action Caillou, Nicholas Hoult plays Caillou.
If we get
no, Vin Diesel is Caillou.
If we Nick Cage is like the dad. What are you doing? There's no monster in the closet. If we get a live action Caillou,
sorry guys, we cut out.
Okay.
This guy's still on the run.
If fucking Caillou comes out as a live action, I will shit a brick in the middle of the theater, and I wouldn't even care.
TikTok, what are the hashtags?
No. There's no
TikTok.
No. It's got to be like a Patreon thing.
Hashtag shit brick.
No.
Hashtag Dominican brick.
No.
Hashtag Trinidad shit.
First off, we know Dominican and Trinidad, there's not brick, it's just clay. So.
Hashtag the Sphere 21.
That will be the crappiest fucking. Dude, I'm getting mad. I might hit you today.
A horror version of Caillou.
A bald kid? I'm gonna punt that kid. What is that?
Authorities.
Yeah, social services. The guy who doesn't have a kid.
He has a little brother.
Honestly, I might call you guys before you guys call me.
He has a younger brother. He's hurting him.
No.
No, Dad.
All right, let's wrap
If
it
you
up.
guys
dude.
have been
Let's
here
get
from
outta
the
here.
beginning, you know what
We
I'm
gotta
talking
go.
about.
We gotta
All
go.
right.
We gotta go.
You can find me at Amori Photography. You can find us at Archangel Studios Official, and you can find this podcast at Nerdlocker Podcast wherever you get them.
You can find me at. At the Sewer 21, except for TikTok,
even
I'm
see
Oliver
it?
Con VA. I'm Oliver Con VA. Dude, my arm hurts. Actually, it was really difficult. What? Stop! Don't look at me. Okay.
Bye, guys.
Would you fuck like someone that's like that doesn't have any arms and legs?